The conversation then turned to the temple the three of us had visited with Emil and Jost. This man spoke quietly and said, "I saw you sitting on the parapet of the temple that night." Then he went on and gave the dream or vision just as it came to me and as it had been set forth in this book. This came as a surprise to me and my associates, as I had not mentioned the occurrence to them. This man was a perfect stranger to us, yet he recounted the dream as vividly as it appeared to me. Then he went on to say, "You were shown just what we are shown. A man comes forth in unity, just as long as he has consciously realized this and used the power and dominion rightly. But the moment he, in his mortal self, conceived dual powers, he began to see dual. He misused this power and brought forth duality, for man is a free will agent and brings forth that which he gazes upon. Then diversity and wide separation resulted, and this has followed him all over the earth. But a change is coming. Diversity has about reached its limit, and mankind is recognizing that all came forth from the same one source. Recognizing this, men are now coming closer and closer together. Man is beginning to realize that every other man is his brother instead of his enemy. When man does fully realize this, he will see that just as all came from the one source, all must return to that source, or become as brothers in reality. Then he will be in heaven and will recognize that heaven means the inner peace and harmony created by man right here on earth. He will then see that he makes his heaven or hell just as he chooses. This heaven has been conceived rightly, but misplaced geographically. He will know that God dwells within him, and not only within him, but in everything about him. Every rock, every tree, every plant, every flower, and every created thing. That God is in the very air he breathes, the water he drinks, the money he spends. That God is the substance of all things. When he breathes God as much as he does air. When he partakes of food, he partakes of God as much as he does of food. It is not our wish to form new cults or sects. We feel that the churches that are established today are sufficient, and they are the logical centers to reach out and help the people to the realization of God through the Christ in all. Those associated with the churches must realize that the church but typifies the one thing, the Christ consciousness, in all mankind. If they realize this, where can the diversity lie but in the concept of man's mortal mind, and not in the church? Wherein, then, is one church or society different from another? The diversity thought to exist today must be wholly in man's mortal mind. See what the diversity has led to. The great wars, the intense hate engendered between nations and families and even individuals, and all because one church organization or another has thought that its creed or doctrine was better than that of another. Yet all in reality are the same, for they all lead to the same place,